Chris, another kind of ragged game, but like, what'd you see from your guys down the stretch to be able to close this one out where you hadn't been the last
Yeah, I mean, well, they made a little run and we kind of weathered the storm, and defensively we were able to, get a few key stops in there. But, once Ant started going to the hoop and putting the pressure on the rim and, not settling for his in-between game, that was really what was able to finish the game off for us, timely stops and then being able to get enough buckets. So.
Just capitalizing on their turnovers, a big thing, being opportunistic.
I mean, we were like plus 23 in the possession game, with our offensive rebounds, which we set out to do. We really wanted to do that. Rudy was a monster on the offensive glass. And then we got a big one off a free throw late, really, really key one there. So, and then defense was good. We upped the ball pressure in the second half, which was key. Third quarter looked a lot more like us defensively. Proud of the guys for that. And then, lastly, I like, while we didn't have great shoot, like our finishing was off. Like, just couldn't make layups in the first half, which sometimes it happens. I really liked the way that the Ant Cat combo was going tonight. Like, felt like it was in rhythm, and they even found each other at times. So. Yeah.
And did you also see? It seemed like Carl also just going to the rim a lot more when the threes weren't falling, like being aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought he played a real clean game down inside, and I also thought that his threes were all really good looks. A couple of them were down and out. Super happy with the volume. We've been trying to get him to take a few more, and I thought he had some really good looks. That normally go. So.
With Ant getting to the basket late, we talk about how that's kind of his superpower.
Yeah.
He knows it. What's the challenge there? Is it opposing defenses in those moments not letting him get there and he settles? Or
I mean, honestly, I think it's sometimes it feels to me like he's trying to overthink things, and the hesitancy is what the indecision. Like, he just has to hit the turbo button and go, and then he's got to trust his deep paint decision making, and that's when he's really good. When he can get down in there and then he can see the defense coming early rather than like kind of weaving his way through. I love the really strong 2-footed finish that he had, when he went down there, and I think that's something he has to also incorporate more of. But yeah, it just needs to go a lot more. So.
With Mike out, you've gone to Shake the last couple of games.
Yeah.
Here. He played a decent number of minutes tonight. What did you see from him that made you?
Yeah, I mean, I really like Shake's defense. I really loved the way he guarded, and I think offensively he's, it's a little tough for him because, I probably should put the ball in his hands more. Because that's what he's most comfortable with. But he's just playing a really solid game, like doing the right things on offense, waiting, be patient. And then I've got no problem with that. But we got to find a way to get him going offensively a little bit better.
Guys down at halftime tonight. What was kind of the mood in the locker room? Was there more of a focus or kind of business as usual?
No, mood was good, real good. I mean, the guys were annoyed with some of the blown defensive assignments that they were annoyed with themselves. And they, I think they were annoyed just with the finishing. We just basically said, hey, like when we make a few layups, we'll be fine. We're getting every shot that we like. I thought shot selection for the most part was really good tonight. So yeah, mood was good. Mood was good at halftime. So.
I feel like it looks to me like Ant and Cat talk to each other in and out of timeouts a lot.
Yeah.
Is that something that they've always done, or is that
developed? They've always had that kind of. I mean, they both talk a lot, so they're naturally going to talk to each other. But they do that a lot. They've always done that. They had a chemistry really early. Like when I got here, was one of the first things that really started forming was their chemistry. On the floor and talking to each other off the floor, and just trying to help each other with the things they see out there.